he should be considered armed and highly dangerous.
This is the story of Edwina Brown, a 36-year-old wife who was shot and killed by her beloved husband, Danny Maurice Brown, age 37, in their home. Danny had hired some men to kill Edwina 11 years prior along with her then boyfriend when she broke up.
Bro, these guys out here is weird, bro. So this story simply about a female who got with a man who smoked her boyfriend. You feel me? She went and got with a man who smoked her boyfriend, and then he ended up smoking her. But what be wrong with these dudes these days, man? Put y'all cash up in the comments, man. Y'all know how I do. Also, if you want to join the $1,000 giveaway, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel and go follow me on Instagram at 200_acres. You're in the giveaway. I will be doing the giveaway live on this channel October 22nd. You don't want to miss it. But hey, let's get into the video, fam.
With him to date someone else, but fortunately for her, she survived, but her boyfriend did not. For some unknown reason, Edwina would end up marrying Danny just 2 weeks after the failed assassination attempt, even though her boyfriend at the time died from the assassination.
This is your man.
Yes.
Look at the screen.
That's mine. I'm gonna stick beside him.
And that's what you're gonna settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
What could have made her marry the person who ordered a hit on her and her boyfriend? Hello and welcome to Twisted Crimes. Subscribe and hit the like button for more stories.
If he ordered a hit on you and your boyfriend, why would you? You can't make it up, bro. You just can't.
And let me just say this. The next time I catch y'all viewing my videos and not liking my videos, we gonna have a problem. I see y'all viewing and not liking. I don't like that. Do better. Okay, bye.
This story will be taking us to Little Rock, Arkansas. As Arkansas's capital city, Little Rock is renowned for its charming hospitality, history, and culture. The overall crime rate in Little Rock is 209% higher than the national average. Specifically, there were 3,694 violent crimes reported in Little Rock. Your chance of being a victim of murder in the Little Rock area may be as high as 1 in 7,435. Edwina Brown, age 36, was born in Little Rock, Arkansas. She went to John McClellan High.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? It's your F, baby. Hey, check it. Word on the street. You pressure. Now apply. God did you? Hey, I'm just a messenger.
She worked as a customer service advocate at Verizon.
What happened to the sound?
Was a cool lady who liked to be funny.
Who she think she is? Pressure, flexer, who gon' check her? Nobody. Tester, bless her, make you respect her.
Whoa, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
She had a daughter who she was really close with.
Having a daughter is God's way of saying, here, I thought you could use a lifelong friend.
Edwina was active on social media.
If I say, damn, she a lame ass loser ass bitch, and you say, not too much, that's my cousin. Your cousin is a lame ass loser ass bitch. That's not changing nothing I'm saying. Sorry for you.
If you come to me and tell me what somebody else said, I'm gonna stop fooling with you. Right then and there. Cause what you say, don't tell me what they said. I wanna know what you said. What you say.
Fact.
Cause you should've went off on it.
She was always posting and always making happy and silly videos. Getting into what really happened to Edwina. Sometimes around 2012, Edwina dated someone by the name of Danny Brown, age 37. was not the best of relationships.
I just don't understand why men, like, I'm gonna say men with people, like, flex money like that on the camera. I don't see. I just never thought that was cool. Like, you would never see me doing it like this. Just by the way. Come on, bro. Like, it's weird to me.
She decided to break up with him for someone else. Edwina then started to date Daniel Hill.
Oh, I love you like I've never ever loved somebody. I'll give you things you didn't even know you wanted. Don't tell me that it's not enough. My time is up, you're over us. 'Cause I think I might do anything for you if you just let me.
She loved him and they were very happy. But unknown to her, Danny was jealous of her new relationship.
On our way to PP, man. They gonna act the motherfucking fool, man.
Due to this, Danny hired 2 men to kill both Edwina and Daniel. Danny told the hitmen to hit both of them, blow the bitch's head off, and that he didn't care how it was done. Danny's only other...
So he couldn't find no other female? He ain't got nothing else better to do with his life.
Instruction was not to hurt their kids, which they have together. Edwina Martin and 22-year-old Daniel Hill were coming home to their apartment on Green Mountain Drive when things turned terribly violent. They were ambushed by 2 men in front of their apartment and were both shot. Edwina was shot in the shoulder and she survived the incident, but unfortunately Daniel was not so lucky. He died from his injuries. According to police, she survived the ambush with 1 gunshot to the chest and another in the hip. Police asked the public for help on the case and they got lucky. They ended up arresting a Little Rock man in connection with a shooting and murder. Quentin Vernard Jones was charged with first-degree murder and criminal attempt to commit murder in the first degree. The second shooter was also arrested. One of the attackers told police that Brown had put him up to the ambush a month earlier. They both implicated Danny in the shooting and they were both sent away to prison. A day before Danny's trial, a woman's refusal to cooperate with authorities led prosecutors to drop capital murder charges against him, so he was let off the hook and he never went to jail for the killing of Daniel. One of the attackers was sentenced to 55 years in prison and the other sent to life. This is where the case gets twisted. Just 2 weeks after she got hit but survived, just 2 weeks after her boyfriend Daniel died at the hands of Danny, she went ahead to marry Danny Brown.
This is your man.
Yes.
Look at the screen.
That's mine. And
that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm going to stick beside him.
That was a shocker to friends and family members. It was not really making sense why anyone will marry someone who just put out a hit on them. Danny and Edwina put Danny...
This shows me that some of y'all women are so desperate just for a relationship. She literally married a man that tried to get her smoked. I genuinely don't understand it. I genuinely don't, bro. Like, I'm confused. Wow.
Behind them and lived together for over 10 years before Danny would strike again.
Zen said let her hold something.
I got you.
Zen said let her hold something.
I got you. Mr. All Hundreds, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Make It Rain. Mr. Too Much Money.
Esau.
Doing this shit too long.
Ronell, don't come on here with no jokes.
Who is that?
Ronell, he working at Verizon, but he a comedian.
2 weeks prior to the actual date of this new incident, Edwina was indicted on federal child pornography and extortion charges. On March 27th, over 10 years after the Daniel incident, the couple were involved in an argument which made Danny lose it once again, making him shoot and kill Edwina during the argument. He then fled the scene of the crime. Police identified Brown as the lead suspect after they found his wife shot to death in their home at 4704 Fairley Drive on the evening of March 27th. He was declared a very dangerous criminal on the loose.
He should be considered armed and highly dangerous.
On March 27th, around 4 in the afternoon, police say Danny Brown went to his estranged wife's house on Fairley Drive in Little Rock.
The information we have is that Danny Brown entered the house. I guess maybe an argument ensued. He allegedly shot his wife, and she later succumbed to those injuries at a nearby hospital.
It's been over a week since that happened, and police are looking to get Brown behind bars, including the U.S. Marshal's Office, who has been asked to help.
Well, of course, we want to do this as safely as possible. We don't want anyone to get hurt, including Danny Brown. Preferably, we'd rather Danny Brown just turn himself in, do the right thing.
Police have gotten close to arresting him, but they say he's made it clear he will not be taken in quietly.
One of our biggest tips, I guess, came from Danny Brown himself. He actually called the Little Rock Police Department, gave a statement to them, and then made the statement that he would basically either harm himself or harm others if he was ever cornered by, anyone, especially law enforcement.
If you see Danny Brown or know where he is, police ask that you not approach him because he is considered armed and dangerous. You should call the U.S. Marshal's Office instead.
And we'll take it from there.
And Ashley's with us now on set. Ashley, I know you've done a lot of research on this case today. How far are we getting? Do we know anything about this suspect?
Karen, it's still a process. We're still working to confirm a lot, but what we do know is there are possible cases against Mr. Brown right now, possibly out of state, so we're still working to confirm that and make sure that we know everything we can before we report it.
Absolutely.
Sometimes after the crimes, U.S. Marshals arrested Danny somewhere in Dallas. He was taken into custody, and we're expecting him to be extradited here in the next day or so, said Mark Edwards, a spokesman for the Little Rock Police Department.
Tonight at 6, a man Little Rock police called armed and dangerous is in custody after weeks on the run.
Danny Brown was arrested by U.S. Marshals at an apartment complex in Dallas, Texas. Brown is accused of going to his estranged wife's house on March 27th, where he shot and killed her. Marshals tracked Brown to a Dallas apartment over the weekend.
When they got there, Brown attempted to jump off the balcony, but then saw more officers and law enforcement on the ground. A short time later, he surrendered to police. He'll now be extradited back here to Arkansas.
Police charged Danny Maurice Brown with capital murder in connection to the March slaying of his wife, Edwina Brown. Danny, who isn't new to the law, was charged as an adult in an incident from when he was 17 and accepted a 5-year prison sentence according to previous records. Danny remains in jail as at the time of making this video. We do hope justice is served in this case. Our sincere condolences to the friends and families of Edwina Brown. May Edwina's memory be a blessing for her family and for all who knew her, and may her life and death be an inspiration and a turning point towards justice and increased protection for domestic abuse survivors. Please stay safe out there and see you guys in the next video.
And let me just say this. The next time I catch y'all viewing my videos and not liking my videos, we gonna have a problem. I see y'all viewing and not liking. I don't like that. Do better. Okay, bye.
All right, man. All I can say is some sick people out there in this world, bro. And just be mindful of the decisions you make. You for real, man, bro, for real, bro. Like, it's situations like that just crazy to me. Like, both of them had some issues because she was brought up on child P charges. And he just slow. Like I said, a lot of these guys in the streets, it ain't that they crazy or that they so gangster. It's that a lot of them are really slow for real. And you got to be able to differentiate between that. Like when you even hanging out with people, bro, that's why I be by myself. I don't hang out with nobody. I don't really trust people. You feel what I'm saying? So like, bro, that's crazy, bro. Tell me what you think about that video in the comments. And always remember, be safe out there, kings and queens. Let's get